Let us talk about tenses which a lot of people face problems with, and today I am going to go ahead and break down the simple present tense and present continuous tense, because those are the main issues that people are facing, and you end up making mistakes and you feel like, I don't know, it was right in my head, but why is that person not able to understand? I'm going to make it easy for you, and before anything, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Angel McQuan. Before anything, let us understand why are tenses important and why they make the most of the part of your sentence. Because whatever you are saying, either that happened in the past, maybe it is happening right now, maybe it happens every day, or maybe it is going to happen in future. And there are different time zones and things that you relate to, so that the person who is listening to you understands exactly what you're trying to say. Sometimes you might try to say something is happening repeatedly, but the way you explain it makes it look like it's happening now. And sometimes you might want to say, oh, it is going to happen in future, but you end up relating it to a different time. So tenses are going to be very, very, very important for you to understand. And don't worry, I'm going to make it very simple, logical, and easy for you. First of all, when we talk about tense is decided by verb of the sentence. If you want to know more about verbs, comment verb, and I'm going to make a video for you on verbs so that your base and foundation of English becomes very clear. Trust me, English is an easy language. If you just understand the logic behind it, you're going to nail the fluency on your own, and you wouldn't need any help except for a little bit of practice on a daily basis. So now when we talk about tenses, yes, the verb, that means the action or the state you're talking about. For example, if I say I play guitar, that means I play guitar. What am I doing? I'm talking about play. So that becomes your verb that talks about the action that's happening in the sentence, or what the subject, that means I, is doing in the sentence. And now that verb is going to tell if it is happening right now, it is going to happen in future, or it happened in the past. So when I say I play guitar, it talks, maybe it's my fact or it is my repeated action. I usually do it. If I go ahead and say I played guitar, the verb tells you that it is past. So this is how the tenses are decided of the sentence. Today, as I said, I'm going to go ahead and take simple present tense and present continuous tense, because I found so many mistakes that people are making that goofs up complete your conversation, your interview skills, and your complete corporate communication. So here I am, your corporate coach. I'm going to help you ace your problems when it comes to professional communication. And let us understand the present tense. It is very important reason we are going to talk during the video. Stay with me till the end, because you are going to learn something that is amazing and something that is more logical and easy, and you have your problem solved. So now when we talk about simple present tense, let's understand it. Simple present tense is used in repeated actions, universal truths, and fact. Universal truths, the name itself talks about it. Something that you or me do not have control on. Those things are done by the universe. So when I say sun rises in the east, it rises in the east for you as well, and it rises in the east for me too. I do not have a sun that is rising in the west. So yeah, those are some universal truths. Those are not in our control, and we use simple present tense to talk about that. Second is fact. If I say Statue of Unity is the tallest statue of the world, or Narendra Modi Stadium is the biggest cricket stadium of the world, something that is a fact for you and me both, until someone else comes, makes something bigger and changes the fact. So this is fact. Another thing is repeated action, something that happens at a regular interval of time. It can be every day, every minute, every second, every hour, every month, every occasion, every festival, every 4 years, every 10 years, anything, but it is a regular interval, something that usually happens. It can also be broken down into daily routines and habits as well. But always know that some facts that are related to you would be different than mine. Facts can also be divided as truths. So one are the facts of the world and one is something truth that you're saying. For example, if you say that, oh, I come from Mumbai, or I come from Delhi, or I come from London, or I come from Mexico, or I come from California. Now these things are your fact, may be different than mine. So now when you talk about those truths as well, we use simple present tense. Clear till now? Amazing. So when do we use the ing form? Because that's the most common mistake that people go ahead and do, and that is not understanding that present tense does not mean simply using is, am, are and putting an ing. Oh, she is playing, I am going, they are coming. People do that thinking that they are speaking present tense. But no, you do have to understand that when you talk about present tense, it is more about understanding that you are not going to use ing in simple present tense. Universal facts, daily routines, repeated actions, you are not going to use the ing form over there. Here too, we have action and we have state. When I say that action, that surely means that there is something happening in the sentence. For example, play, dance, sing, talk, write, sleep, even some mental actions like think. Those are kind of action words which are used after the subject. Another is the state. That means is, am, are that we use, and that is talking about mood, profession, quality. Remember it this way. It's something that I have built up, it's logical and makes speaking or building up sentences easier. So now when I say what is a state, it's mood, profession, quality. And there we go ahead and use is, am, are. Is used for singular subject, am is used with I, and are is used with plural subjects and you. You is again an exception over here. So when I talk about is, am, are, so I am happy. In mood, I am a trainer. Again, profession. I am kind. Quality. Similarly, she is beautiful. Quality. He is happy. Mood. They are, because it is plural, they are doctors. Profession. So this is how we use a state sentence. And when we talk about using an action verb, we simply, you don't need to add is, am, are before the main verb, because again a common mistake that people make is she is plays guitar. No, you don't need is, you directly have to use the verb. So when you use subject, verb and rest of the sentence, please do not add is, am, are when there is an action verb directly in simple present tense. Only if it is a mood, profession, quality, you're going to use is, am, are. She is something, they are something, and I am something. But when we talk about she plays, they play, you can use it directly. Now when do we use plays and when do we use play? Very easy. Singular subject, that means if the subject is one, you go ahead and use the verb which is plural. So she plays, he plays, she dances, he dances. But when we have a plural subject, remove the s. They dance, they play. Easy? It's just for simple present tense. When do we use it? We use it with universal truths, repeated actions and facts. Exactly. So this is very, very, very simple. Please do not go ahead and make mistakes like adding she is plays and she is eats. No, she eats. If she does it on regular interval, she eats. It's as simple as that. When do we use ing form? When that action is happening while you are talking. I am talking to you right now. You are listening. Why? Because you are doing that while I'm talking. So here we use is with singular subject, am with I, and are with plural subject. Absolutely. And then we use the main verb and go ahead and add ing. She is playing guitar. They are playing guitar. I am playing guitar. Why? Because that is something that is happening right now. I am pursuing graduation. I am taking dance lessons. Why? Because when I'm talking, those dance lessons are not over yet, or it's not a future plan, or it's nothing that I take repeated. It's something, those classes are ongoing. So something that is ongoing, you would only go ahead and use present continuous tense while that. Easy? Yes. So if you want to practice, go ahead and comment practice, and I will give you some practice exercises to boost your confidence. Till then, practice every day, and if you have more questions or if you want to understand more topics, go ahead and comment in the comment box below, so that I'll go ahead and try to answer it there, or maybe make a video out of it in the most logical way, which works in the easiest form. All the best until I see you guys next time. Till then, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also follow me on Instagram at @AngelMcQuan. Practice well, be consistent, and God bless you. Hey, thanks for watching my YouTube channel. If you found something of value here, then do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Do share it with someone you know might need to hear this.